I was very, how do you say, fortunate, very fortunate. And I think I did something with it with this fortunate. And if you are getting things that you receive from,
the universe,
go on, you have to go with it and not being afraid to go on into that way.
Welcome to I Think I Can podcast. My name is Luella Young. I am a woman who believes that we, like wine, get better with age. Age brings us wisdom, intuition, and a level of sophistication that is beyond the reach of youth. I am here to tell you that living a luxuriously rich and fulfilling life is in your reach. I Think I Can podcast will teach you to think differently in order to get different results. Allow me to show you how to do life effortlessly. This podcast is for the woman who is tired of playing by the rules of society, community, religion, parents, and partners. I Think I Can is all about becoming brave, authentic, purposeful, and strong. Listen weekly and you will find yourself living a life you could have only once dreamed of. Thoughts drive our physiology, so channel your thoughts with me into a life truly worth living. Enjoy the show. Welcome back to I Think I Can podcast. Today, I had the pleasure of having a lovely conversation with a woman I met while in Tuscany. Martine Janta-Polczynsk had invited us over for a beautiful dinner one evening. I'll never forget the view from her home. It was just, all views in Tuscany are gorgeous, but hers was especially gorgeous. And we had such a lovely evening. Her energy was, just as attractive as the surroundings there. And if you'd like to see some of the images of that evening, be sure to just visit my Instagram page because I have some posted there. I think I connected so well with Martine because I could tell that she was a woman that embodies her spirit and leads her life from her desires rather than towards her desires. One can't just think of what they want. They need to be what they want in order to experience it in the future. You have to start acting now as if you already have what you desire. So, for example, Martine needed to act as if she already had what she desired in order to have what she longed for. And this is also very true of attracting your soulmate. Begin to be what you desire in your soulmate rather than, naming what you want. Embody the energy of what you long for in your life, and it will come to you. It is a law. Okay, with that, enjoy the show. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to I Think I Can podcast. Today, I have with me a woman that I met while traveling to Italy. Again, I'm speaking about Italy. I've been speaking about Italy a lot lately, but I met Martine while I was in Tuscany, and she had such a cute little farmstead or villa, and I just was in awe of it. So I reached out to Martine and I asked if she could, if she could have a conversation with me. And here she is. So welcome, Martine.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. So I thought we could start the conversation today by just, how a little bit of your journey. How did a woman that was born in Belgium, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
What area of Belgium, first of all?
At the north, I'm in the Flemish part, but I was a family who was speaking French. So this is
Okay.
also
Okay.
quite special.
Okay.
And I'm I moved. I went in Italy when I was not 17 in a boarding school in Rome at the Sacré-Cœur, and then I fell in love with that country.
Mm-hmm.
And a few years after, with my husband, we came here for holidays, and again with the children, and at another place. And then they said, I asked the person who were owning that house if they knew someone who had something little with a view to buy. And that person met me, another person, and then, well, I bought the house.
Okay, first of all, let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
Why the boarding school in Italy? I mean, this is not a normal thing, I'm guessing, for a Flemish family.
No, but I mean, there was a lot of Belgian girl who were there, and yes, it was 3 months. It was not very long, and
Okay.
I don't know. My grandfather said to me, "You should go there because it's for your cultural, and you're gonna love it." And it's true. It's
Yeah. Okay. So it was a good experience.
very well,
Very
beautiful
good.
experience.
Okay. And then you met your husband.
Well, when I was 20 in Belgium, he was from Polish parents who has escaped from
Yes.
communism, and then we went on together, and then he took me into Algeria because he didn't want to do his military service.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went for 2 years in Alger. It was very difficult. Me, a European blonde, although those people, they're very, you can understand.
Aggressive.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then he did an application to go to Harvard from there. So we went to Boston with my little girl. She was just born between Alger and Boston. So we took her, and she was a month, I think. And we went there. It was kind of a difficult life because we didn't have any money. So it was but it was a nice experience, very nice experience. And we stayed there for 2 years. And after that, he was, how do you say that? Il a été engagé. He had an interview with McKinsey.
Oh, McKinsey.
Yes, and we went in Holland for 2 years.
Oh,
and then I had my second little girl. So, so we were there for 2 years, and then we came back up to Brussels, and then the life can continue there mostly.
Okay, so first of all, it's quite admirable that he was accepted into Harvard.
Yes, very. We absolutely.
Yeah.
No, but he was very intelligent.
Yeah.
He was very.
Yeah.
He was a very clever man, and he did all the exams, and ça a bien marché. Enfin, success.
Yes,
success.
Absolutely.
Yes, but it was nice.
Nice, but when I hear your story too, it's like, I mean, that's not easy. It's not easy immigrating to, a brand new land. I mean, this is not like moving, locally within Europe. It's sort of like going over to America. Like, what a culture shock for you.
Absolutely. But my father was working for General Motors, and there were a lot of American person.
Oh.
So I met a lot of American persons. So I was really used to have them in my surroundings. So America was always my dreamland also. So.
Oh, okay. So how many languages do you know then? I'm just...
Well, a little bit Flemish, English, very small Polish, French, and now a little Italian.
Okay. How did you manage in what do you mean a little Italian? I think you know a lot
Well,
of
no, I mean, I could speak a lot better, but I'm
yeah. Okay. And what was I going to say? How did you manage in Algeria with that language
No,
barrier?
it was difficult because there's a French speaking. Yeah. It was
Oh,
French.
okay. Oh,
Oui.
okay. Didn't
No,
know
no,
that.
this was not the problem. And
Okay.
it was not yet like it is now, very strict with the veils. At that time, no. Well, some part of Algeria was veiled, but not every woman was with the hair like this.
Okay.
And no, it came after. It came after. It was 46 years ago. I mean,
Okay. Yeah, exactly. I know. It's like time flies. And so you have two girls, two daughters.
Three daughters. Yes,
Okay.
the third one was born in Belgium.
Okay.
But the three of them, but we were in Belgium when she arrived.
Okay, so we left off where you returned back to your homeland in Belgium, in Brussels. So where was your husband employed at that point then? And
at that time, well, he started McKinsey, and then he went in a headhunting. No, after that he worked for some Belgian company doing plastic and paper, and then he left and he was in headhunting.
Headhunting.
Yes, he opened an office in Belgium, then in Amsterdam, and then after that in Poland. So
okay,
he was a lot.
Yeah, very much a businessman.
Wait, absolutely.
Right. Okay. So you remained in Brussels for how long? You raised your children there?
Yes, absolutely. They all got married there, and but he knew only one girl married because he went away then after 2 years after the first one who was married, and for the two others, no, he didn't meet them.
Okay.
No, the husbands. I mean.
Okay. He went away because of business, or?
No, he went away. He died.
Okay, he passed away.
He died from cancer, from the sacrum. You know the bone.
Yes, bone cancer. Okay.
On the end of on the bottom of
the pelvis. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So then you were widowed with adult children.
Adults, yes.
Adult children.
Yes.
Okay.
One grandson, and then the other one came after he died also. Yes, but I didn't have to work to make them because they didn't need me. They were already gone.
Established. And you were also left with enough funds to take care of yourself?
Absolutely. Yes. Okay. He did a great job.
Okay.
No, wonderful.
Okay, great. So how old were you then? When you were
52, I think. Yes, 52. He died at 54 and I was 52. Right.
Okay, so you're 52, you're widowed, and you're in Brussels.
Yes.
What happens after that?
After that, what happened? No, we continue. And then, before that, I bought the house. He was still there. So I bought my house here in Italy. He was still there.
Okay.
It was 22 years ago. So he knew the house, but not like that because it was a ruin and it was not only the part of the upstairs part. So he didn't see it finished. He didn't see the swimming pool. He didn't want any swimming pool because he said it was a rich. It was a sign of richness, and he didn't want this.
Oh my gosh, he was a very humble man.
We were quite strict also, and he said, but luckily I did. That's one of the first thing I did when he went. I did a swimming pool because for the children. I mean,
of course.
It's 33. It's so hot now. So hot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're going to get on that topic too. But okay. So I'm a little bit confused. I thought you were just living in Brussels, raising your children. They're adults. and then he passed away. But somehow you're saying you bought the house, the villa in Italy
when he
during
was
that
still
time,
there. Yes,
when he was still living.
Yes, and at that time he rebought, because I can say rebought, the house of his family in Poland, because
Oh, okay.
so he was opening an office in Warsaw, with doing this plan, restructuring his house. I was restructuring my. It was a little bit.
Okay.
It was, and then he fell sick for 9 months, and he went away.
Okay. So you were sort of both independently following
We
your
are.
your your passion, your dream.
We,
Did that cause conflict?
of course. Yes, of course, but we could manage it. No, that was sometimes, yes.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love that. I love your response. Of course it did.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
but that didn't stop
No.
you. No. I mean,
No.
see, like that's. I mean, I always say that, and I think a lot of people agree. Conflict is absolutely normal. It's how you conduct conflict that can cause difficulty, right? If you're able to to give each other respect, honor, follow your dream, a level of independency. Yeah, maybe it's a whole nother topic, but I think a lot of people are often asking their partner to give them evidence of their love. And I don't necessarily believe in that. It's sort of like, I don't really need to give you evidence. Can you not just believe without evidence that I love you?
Absolutely. We. No, it's we. I think it's more normal and natural also.
Yeah, and even that would pertain to I would feel for your children as well. I mean,
Well, that's another topic, because for the moment I'm not the grandmother they want me to be.
Oh, okay. You know what? It's interesting, because I just, on my previous interview, I interviewed a clinical psychologist, and
Yes.
it was one of our main topics that we had. It's that motherly guilt. It's sort of, you're my mother, you should be doing this for me, you should be this, you should be that. And
I said, wait, I said no. I said no, but I said, I have my life now. You grown up. You don't need me. You have your own. I didn't ask anything to my mom, so and this is quite difficult.
Yeah, it is. So I'm glad to see. Well, I'm not glad to see, but it's intercontinental. It's international. It's not just constrained to North America. It's all over.
No. And I think because maybe we spoiled them very much, so they were everything for us. So we think that they think that it has to continue up until the end.
Yeah.
And I think we have few lives in one life also.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, shouldn't they love the idea of being independent and spreading their wings and flying off to whatever land they want to? And yeah, but there's a certain amount of expectancy, I think, that they have regarding, like I said, what parenting should be. But no, I think I've personally, post 50, I've discovered that I think I just sort of was enlightened, thinking I could have a good 40 years left. So why not pursue my dream? So okay, so then you okay, what drew you back to Italy? Like, why the home in Italy then?
Well, alors, attends, let me. Okay, so he went away. He went away, and then I continued to come here, but not very often. I was coming now and then with the car, with the dog, and And then I met Simone.
Oh yeah. Okay. Right. Okay.
I met Simone after 4 years.
Okay.
That my husband was away. I met Simone, and but it was very difficult also because he got married.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And anyway, so I was here more and more, but more and more, but not living. And I'm living here now since 6 or 7 years. I'm resident.
Okay.
So, but before the COVID, I was going back once a month. I was going back in Brussels. No, because my little ones. It's important for me too.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you love your grandchildren, and
absolutely.
Yeah.
And
so
now,
can I ask how long of a drive that is from Brussels to?
It took me on that time 13 hours. 13.
Ooh, okay.
Really. And I was doing like this.
Whoa.
I had a good car, and so I was doing the road in one day every time. So
oh my gosh,
it was not a problem. But now I think it's more difficult now.
Yeah, I agree. Well, yeah, it seems like that's one thing as we
the world is different now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so going back and forth, and then but you purchased the house while he was still living?
Yes, absolutely.
And okay, tell me what it was like. I mean, were you checking real estate? Were you like a very
no, absolutely not. No. It's just when we had vacation with the children and my husband and my sister and her children, we rented a house in this surrounding, and I asked the person who was renting me the house if she knew someone who had a house into for sale.
Yes.
And it went very quickly. Very quickly. Wait. No, and I said, okay, poof. No. It was really wonderful. No, it went very well.
So you were okay. So tell me what it was like driving up to the property for the first time. Did you look at it and just say absolutely yes, or
yes.
Oh, you did? Okay, so it wasn't like,
and it was in a terrible state. State.
Okay, let's be honest. Isn't most of the properties out there? Well, I shouldn't say that, but
abandoned.
Yeah, abandoned, derelict. I mean, walls falling down, sort of thing.
Yes. I had to do the roof.
Yeah,
I had to back the roof on, and no, it was in a terrible state. And then after I made the floor, because we were living only upstairs, and
okay, so you started to work on the ground floor and just live upstairs. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Was it the structure that you're living in right now? Was it a barn?
No, it was just
it was the house.
A house and it was a little church on the way to on the, you could see also still a little cross on the main window, and it was the entrance it was a chapel. How do you say
a chapel? Yeah.
It was very small, and it was in a way that was going up to San Felice to other places, like walking for pilgrims.
Yeah, the pilgrimages. Yeah, exactly. I noticed that. I noticed, John was also saying that there's, the crosses. You'll notice crosses on the road, and it's still part of the pilgrimage.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, isn't that nice? Kind of nice vibes.
Absolutely. No, and it's called Chiesa Monti, a little church on a hill.
Nice.
That's the name of the house.
Okay. I love that too, that they all have, the names still.
Old names.
Yeah, old names. Yeah. Okay. So, and tell us the story about how you were able to gather the money for the house. I thought that was interesting. That you shared.
Very interesting, because my grandmother had a property in north of Antwerp, and one day she said a neighbor asked her to buy a piece of her property, and it was exactly the price of the house. I don't know. I mean, it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
My two sisters received the same amount. I don't know what they did with it, but for me, it was exactly the sum.
Almost to the euro. Almost.
Oui, tout à fait, tout à fait.
Oh
a round number, and I received a round number, and it was okay. Yeah, I could.
I so believe in that. It's sort of, I mean, the whole idea of manifestation and putting out that energy, it's so powerful. It's part of your dream, a deep desire. It's your grandmother at work, and she just delivered it to you.
No, I mean, it was.
Yeah.
It's like a dream.
Yeah, it is. It's just it's meant to be. It's just what I feel like it's already existed, since the dawn of time, sort of thing. It's been established before you were born. I mean, that's the way.
My way, no, not my way, la mia strada. It was my way, my way, or
your destiny.
My destiny.
Yes.
How do you say when you were driving at a road? That was my road. That was my road.
Yeah. Your journey, your it's part of your life. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so and it's wonderful because she still lived a number of years. She saw you in the house.
Yes,
she saw you.
She came here. No, it was just to come and see the house also. She was very happy about, because she loves Italy also.
Oh, great. Okay, and you spoke of your two sisters. Are they still in Belgium?
Yes, there's one in nearby where I was raised, and the other one is in Switzerland. She lives in Switzerland.
Okay. Do you get to see them?
Yes.
Okay.
Not very often, but we call each other a lot.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Well, it's like, look at us right now, right? On Zoom. It's so easy. Yeah. So. Okay, so you started the reconstruction of the house, and then, like, how long? Okay, first of all, is it easy to become a resident of Italian resident?
Yes,
it is.
A problem.
Okay,
it's rather easy. Yes, it's rather easy, and it was also. It was easy.
Okay, and then how about? I mean, it's kind of funny. On the way home, on the flight home, I downloaded the movie Under the Tuscan Sun, and I just thought, I had to, right? And I just thought, I know I must have seen this movie before, and but I kind of forget it. So let's just watch it. And then I started, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this movie. Like, it's like, how could I have never seen this movie? And anyway, I mean, I'm just thinking, like, I forget the actress's name, the star.
Yes, I saw it, but a long time ago. I think I still have it. Maybe I should
you should watch it, because I mean, she did all of that, right? She rebuilt the whole villa
from California. She came from California. Can you imagine the big road to do, and all the things with the workmen,
exactly
problem. No. I was reading the book when I start my life here. Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so did you have the work? Did you have the workmen as well? That
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, taking down the wrong walls, perhaps, or
Sometimes I came back here, it was a mess. It was not what I wanted, but I mean, okay.
Yeah. You just dealt with it. Yeah. Okay, but more or less it went well. I mean,
absolutely. No, it was positive.
It was positive experience. Okay. So how long does it take? How long would something like that take, knowing that you have pretty good workers and they're doing a
Yes,
pretty
yes,
good job?
I would say it depends because I did it on pieces by pieces. So I would
Oh,
say in a few months you can do a lot of way. Absolutely.
okay, great.
Way.
Okay, so
I don't know now because I heard that everybody's complaining because they don't find anybody to work with them. There's a problem. Wait, well,
you know what? I mean, we're hearing the same thing here in
yes,
Canada, and I think, I mean, but all over. It's not just construction. It's just like no one wants to work anymore. That's what I hear. No one wants to work
no,
anymore.
no, no. It cuts something into the spirit of the energy of working.
Yes, yeah.
It has cut something.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I mean, even I have a 17-year-old son, a 19-year-old son, and
Yes,
a 21-year-old daughter. And like I would say, especially my sons, they seem to think that there's a really easy way to make money, and it has nothing to do with hard work. And I'm going, okay, like I like the fact that you think, anything is possible. I like that, but actually you do have to work.
you do
Like,
have to work. No, it's saying your spirit and your body, and it's saying to work.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's a necessity.
yeah,
Wait,
necessity. Yeah,
necessity.
exactly. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, it's part of the journey. I mean, it does get easier. I mean, you don't have to work as hard, but at first, it's
Work,
it's work. Yeah, it's
work,
work.
wait, work.
So, oh yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, I'm not surprised, but it is unfortunate that it's again an international problem. And
Wait,
I think
wait.
I think part of it, I think possibly came with COVID as well, because I'm sure, the youth there, or the
The
work,
lockdown.
yeah, gave handouts, like the government gave handouts to compensate for not being able to work. And I think people somewhat got used to that.
Hey,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like
Yeah.
communism, also they were getting everything for granted. So I mean,
Yes.
for nothing. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
terrible. No, no.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. So luckily you didn't have to experience that. So,
No.
okay. And you put in a swimming pool.
Mm-hmm.
That's lovely.
Wait.
Lovely.
So
And
quite
then,
suitable.
and then, I love the fact that you adopted some animals. So
Wait,
tell us about that. I loved. Okay, I just have to say that I pulled up to Martine's place and I stepped out of the car, and it was like all I heard was the sheep, and it was so fun. So tell us about that.
I love that. Well, one day I had a phone call from John and Richard saying that they were getting some ducks near
Okay.
Perugia because
Yeah.
they had this little pond in their
Yeah.
garden.
Yeah.
And they said, wow, you have to come. You have to come. We find you a beautiful with the horns,
Mm,
you say?
a
Wait,
ram. A ram.
wait,
Yeah.
around, wait, with the
Yeah.
big thing.
Yeah.
We find it for you. I thought he was 2 months or 3 months old, so quite small. So
Yeah.
we went up there, and I saw him. I said, "Oh my God, he's so nice!" And then they went to get me a little girl
Yeah.
in Ravenna. Donc the little girl is because it's better to have two.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so now they two and they had a baby. You've
Yeah.
seen the baby? No.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, you've seen
Yeah.
the baby. Yes, yes. Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh, she is beautiful. It's
Oui,
so
oui. She's
fun.
a
And
oui,
I,
oui.
I will, I did post some pictures of those, of your little family there,
Oh,
on my
good.
Instagram, but I'll add it to this interview as well. It's so fun. Yeah.
What it's
So,
true, and it's so. But now I was before I loved mutton meat. No, you say
oh yeah,
mutton meat.
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
loved
yeah.
it, but I think I would never eat it anymore.
No,
Anymore. No,
that,
no, no.
that's funny. That's a meat I have never tasted. Mutton. Hmm. Yeah.
No, it's so
No.
good. And mostly in Algeria, when we were there, it was couscous with
Yes.
le mouton. It
Yeah.
was, it was, but now anyway,
Okay.
probably I will, but for the moment, no, no way.
No, no.
No.
Okay. But speaking, sheep cheese is something that's very
Big, very typically from
very
here.
typical. Yeah, and it's
Pecorino,
so good.
pecorino. We absolutely better than
Yeah.
the cow milk.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
no, and it's very very common in this part of the
Mm-hmm.
Tuscan
Yeah, region.
pecorino
Yeah.
region. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So is there what is it like taking care of sheep? Is it a lot of work?
No, no, you have to be up at 7 and to get them out because there are wolves here, so I
Yeah.
cannot leave them outside for the night. So I have a little room outside the house, and then they
Yeah.
put them there in the evening, so
Yeah.
they are secure. No, no, there are wolves turning around here. No,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
the problem.
Okay. All right. So besides leaving them out at 7 and putting them back in at
Oh no,
eight,
it's
eight or
no,
nine.
nothing special to do. No,
Yeah.
at the
Okay.
cabin.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about I don't know, what's next on. Well, what you also paint, correct? Like what's
Yes, yes, I'm drawing. I made a
okay.
lot of how do you say, a portrait of sheeps in charcoal.
Oh
So
yeah. That's what I
big,
saw.
yes, big head of sheep, and
Yeah.
always looking in front with
Yeah, like
a un regard droit. Comme ça, oui. I don't know
mm,
how do you say this. Always front,
yeah,
not
yeah.
the profile or
Yeah,
no, no. It's always like this.
yeah. Head.
Yeah, and then I did a friend of mine whose sculpture asked me to put some of my drawings, but it was already 20 years ago. And I said, okay, I'll do. And I sold everything. So he continued, wait. Well, no, I have sheep all over Europe now.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oui.
So,
No, no.
like actually now I'm just thinking, so what I never asked you what your career was.
Well, it's not a career because I never had the, how do you say, the opportunity to make one.
Opportunity.
Wait, to make one, but
Mhm.
I always draw, always,
Mm.
since
Yes,
ever.
sketching. You've always sketching.
We were
Yeah.
sketching and then those things and painting also, but it's more drawings.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're definitely talented. Okay, so that's what you sort of did, as a side, like when you had time, you just loved doing it.
Was going to the academy, in the evening academy. I
Oh,
went for, how do you say, for etching
yes.
academy.
Yeah.
And also painting academy. In Belgium, you have those academy of art in the evening. So when the children were fed, I was
Mhm.
going. I was there.
Okay.
To continue to work, because working alone is not always very easy.
No, exactly. Okay. Okay, so is it something you still continue then?
Oui.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Every
Except
day?
COVID's put it a little bit down, but no, I'm starting again. Oui.
Okay, so would you say every day? I'm just curious, like when you have a
Not
skill.
every day, but yes, a lot.
A lot. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. And otherwise, would you say you're retired? You're just enjoying life?
Yes. I made a vegetable garden with
Oh,
a young guy who came and helped me. And I have a little vineyard in the
oh yes.
garden, so it's also work. I have, how do you say, 100 of olive trees also.
Oh wow. Okay, so you have
Wait,
a
so it's
vineyard,
good.
an olive
Wait,
grove, but
wait.
you get help with the olive grove though. You must have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. But it's not very thing. It's only when you pluck the fruit
Yes.
in November that
Yeah.
you need some help, but otherwise it's
Yeah. How about what do you do for the vineyards right now? Like what is there
for the
maintenance?
vineyard now, I put some copper because we are waiting for rain, so to protect them for the rain problem.
Okay.
Then we cut the little branches that are not needed.
Right.
So
okay, so you're pruning. You're pruning.
Pruning.
And the copper, is that for pesticide or herbicide?
No. It's completely bio. No, completely bio.
Okay.
No. We put some copper or sometimes how do you say this?
Fertilizer, right? Is what you're speaking of?
Well, then I put some from a friend of mine who has cows, and I put
the manure. Yeah,
but it's natural. Natural. No.
Yeah. Okay. So you're a farmer / artist.
Wait.
Okay. It sounds like a beautiful life.
Well, absolutely. Cannot dream of another one.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you have in your vegetable garden? I'm curious.
I put some zucchinis. I put some absolute full of tomatoes and some eggplants.
Yeah.
And the pepperoncino, the very hot ones.
Yeah. Okay. Melon. Okay. No cucumber. No.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
No cucumber. Oui, cucumber. I have 2 plants. Oui,
okay.
Absolutely. Mostly zucchinis and tomatoes.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, tomatoes must be just so. Is anything ripe right now, or is it too early?
No. Too early. I just finished to plant 3 weeks ago, so now we are expecting the little flowers and.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and it's abnormally hot right now, would you say?
Wait, very hot. For the moment, it's not normal, and we are expecting rain. I hope tomorrow,
good.
Sunday.
Good.
No, because it's really a problem.
Yeah,
it's a really big problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, what else would you like to just sort of maybe express to, like any woman who, let's say.
No, I think I was very how do you say fortunate, very fortunate, and I think I did something with it with this fortunate. And if you are getting things that you receive from
the universe,
go on, you have to go with it and not being afraid to go on into that way.
Exactly. So you're saying if you're receiving signs or energy from the universe,
yes,
make sure you follow.
And to not be afraid of doing.
No, but because it is like, I think what you're saying is it's none of this is necessarily easy, or it's not like it's like you're it's not like a path that's of least resistance, we call it. It's a path that it's going to be hard to get through, but it's definitely going to be worth it. So don't be afraid.
You're right. We absolutely.
Yeah.
No. And if you receive, do it something with what you receive.
Yeah. And how would you express what you received? Like, how could you describe?
My education, no war, a peaceful, completely how do you say, without any problems. Your life going easy. Even though in the beginning, if we didn't have the money and it was difficult, but I mean, it was even better when at that time, because you had to do things to make it easier. So
So I think what you're saying is that you there was always adaptation that needed to be done, but it was a bit of an adventure, and you approached it like that.
Yes, and it's, I think, by education, by the people surround us, and it was always very interesting to have people. It was not how do you say intellectual, but it was people knew
Oh,
each other, and it was good energy in the group. So, and after that, with my husband also, he was obsessed by people. So we
mm.
met so many people, and.
Are you
Going out, going there. So at least we met a lot of people, and
exactly?
right.
Yeah. Yeah. So would you still have friends or acquaintances from Algeria or Boston area
Yes,
or oh
yes, Boston, Secure. No, Algeria, no, not anymore.
no.
No, that's not true. We had some. We. No, I still have a very good friend from Algeria. He was Belgium. He was not Algerian. He was
Okay.
there. Oh, yes, yes. Now I remember. Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And no, still have connection with all
Yeah.
those piece of land where we lived. Yes, yes, yes.
So I think what you're saying is live your life through experience and like I mean that's the greatest gifts of life is having the experience so that you don't only read about it or you don't only
To live it.
watch, yeah, you actually live it. Yeah, go out and live it. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, you're right. No, it's no, and no, I must say I was Benedetta. I was no, I had a lot of chance, beaucoup de
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah. A lot. I think you're saying luck.
Luck, oui, chance,
Yeah,
oui, luck,
but
lot.
but I don't think it's luck. I think it's I don't know, good fortune. I think it's
Really,
something. I think you're directing your life. This doesn't just
absolutely.
happen to somebody. You have to. I think it's part of you. It's part of your like women's intuition. You followed your gut. You followed your desire,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore these things just they happen to us. It's just part of energetics. It's just
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yes, yes,
Hmm.
I can feel this very well. Yes,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Hmm.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. Okay. Well, I really enjoyed listening to your story, and I must say too. I should say that Martine is an excellent cook. We had a
Oh
beautiful
my God.
meal. We had a beautiful meal. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no,
fantastic. Yeah,
but I mean, it's pleasure also.
yeah, and I mean, I just love that. I mean, I mean, you had a good number of people over that night, and but it's just so relaxing. Nothing's on like a
No,
tight
on the
schedule.
we were stressed or
No,
not anymore. No, I don't want this anymore.
no, no, no. Exactly.
uh,
In fact, one of your guests was about a good 45-50 minutes um late later than what you expected her to come, and
yes, it's true. It's true. We
and it was
this
like
was not a we, no problem. No, at least she arrived.
at least see, I don't think that would be so much like I hate to say it, but the North American way. We'd be like, you know uh, this is not
Ah, oui.
acceptable. This is not
Oui,
acceptable.
oh no, oui, no.
Yeah,
No, this is, I mean, it's not a, no
it's
problem with
not
that.
a problem.
No,
No.
I mean, no, the most important thing that she was there.
See,
That's it.
exactly. And for the other guests, I mean, there was wine, there was
Oui,
antipasti. Like it was like, who cares? Yeah, who
c'est
cares?
vrai. That's true, it's true.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
so thanks so much for
Oh,
today.
thank you to you.
Yeah, and for the lovely visit I had at your place,
Thank
and I'll never forget your
Okay,
sheep
you're so
and
sweet. Thank
your
you.
home.
Thank
So
you, Luella.
so thank you, and
Thank
have
you.
a wonderful rest of your day.
Okay, you too.
Okay, bye
Ciao.
bye. Thanks once again for joining me on another great episode of I Think I Can podcast. If you liked it, please subscribe below so you don't miss out on any future episodes. And until next week, treat each day like it was your last, because each new day is a privilege that we shan't take for granted. Cheers and have a great week. Bye-bye.